with now. You just don't do that. Who is God talking to? We find in Hebrews God is talking to the Jews. Amen. Who we are, Gentiles, being introduced into a holy conversation that God is having with the Jews. Amen. So God starts off with now. Now, either God has a problem with English 101, or is it that we just don't understand what is being digressed before us? I believe it's the latter. We don't understand what it is that God and the Hebrews were talking about. So here it is, God using conjunction of now. And conjunction, as I said before, is the act of joining together. It is a combination of things. Amen. In our Christian walk, we have discovered that it not only takes hope and trust, but it takes faith to accompany them both. Faith and hope and trust. Faith, it takes faith. Amen. So it's just not enough to have faith, but you must also have hope and what? And trust. Amen. So the conjoining of the three will produce what it is that you are seeking God for. It is sad to say that many of us at some point of our lives have hoped for a thing, but really didn't know we could obtain it, that we can grasp it, or for that matter, even believe or know that God could provide it for us. Have you purchased something without reading the directions? And later discovered that the item can do more than meets the eye? I do it all the time. That's half of me and my wife's argument is that I don't read directions well. I think I can look at something and tell how it was designed. Amen. How many of you have ever looked at somebody and you think you can tell how it has been designed, but not knowing what it is that God had to do to put that thing together? Y'all understand what I'm saying? There is more than you that meets the eye. Amen. We must read our word to understand in totality what God can do through us, for us, and in us. Amen. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, have you read the directions? You got to get in your word. Amen. Amen. If you don't read the directions, you don't read your word, there is no way you can understand what God can do for you, through you, and in you. Amen. Yes, this is like God. He is so invaluable. But if you don't read about him, you'll never know what he is fully capable of doing.